It is 5:48. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is, and let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. I know everyone instantly sees this and is like, whoa, because that's how I was when I looked at this graph. This started around 10:30 last night, give or take a few. I'm Eastern Standard Time. And how I slept through this, I don't even know. And maybe that's why I did sleep so hard, because I did not dream. I did not move. I was effectively dead to the world, which I really needed that type of rest. And I hope that you got that kind of rest too. I'll post this huge burst of energy. There is communication back, but this time it seems to be the same frequency or pattern that is creating that. And I know there's a lot of talk about this. What is it? Three-eye atlas or three something atlas. I don't know anything really about it. I know people talk about it. I kind of know what it is. But isn't that supposed to do something today, the 30th? I don't know. Please tell me in the comments. And I will just say this morning, my skin is so itchy. Like I can't stop itching my neck and my forehead. If we move to the higher frequencies of the Kumiana, it is absolutely chaos. Even just looking at this graph gives me anxiety because there is so much fluctuation coming in literally all directions. And here's the high frequency burst that we saw in the lower frequency graph. But even now, according to the higher frequencies, there is red coming in. It's just not picking up on this graph. So it's only happening in really, really high frequencies, starting at 1,000 hertz, moving upward into about 7,000, which is light years away from our very small 7.83. So if you're feeling some kind of way today, this is probably why. Even the Russian graph is very fascinating to me this morning. Just because of the way it's graphing, it makes it look three-dimensional. How this looks like it's behind this, because both have high frequency in them, and they both are surrounded by dense 3D green energy. And these bands too, even though they're thin, high frequency. It's just going to be very overwhelming. You could be manic, have anxiety, feel an urgency, and you're just kind of running around trying to get all these things done. And maybe you're hypervigilant. It isn't a very grounded energy at all. Energies are pushing and pulling and squeezing us, kind of like an accordion. And we're exhaling all of our air as we're squeezed together, which can lead you to feel very exhausted. You could even have headaches, tension in your body. This can also feel very destabilizing with a complete lack of structure to ground into, leading you to really not feel confident about progress you've made or movement forward. And while it seems that there is no solid ground to stand on, that too is just an illusion. We are just picking up on so much externally, like a radio antenna. We are picking up on all of this energy coming in that we just can't make sense of it all. It's just too much at once. And because we're in that confusion state, it feels like there's no solid ground. It feels like you can't escape the noise. But please remember that you can always escape the noise. And that is where nature comes in. If you can go outside, today's a good day to disconnect and just spend some time in nature. Just sit in the sun if you can, hug a tree, go for a nature walk. Remember, we are not harming ourselves or others. We are helping ourselves. We are empowering ourselves. We are finding new ways to balance all of this chaos. And Spirit says The time has come for all to be seen, awakening from the dark. This message, I believe, tell me what you think in the comments. I believe this is on a collective level. This is a lesson of trust. This is a lesson of, are you listening? Without logic, without reason, will you trust the process and will you listen to where you're being guided and where your inner wisdom is taking you? What have you learned so far? This is the test to put that into action. Are you ready to go to the next grade, so to speak? Only time will tell. I hope that you have a wonderful day.